Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, in this episode we are going to take a look at this new action camera from AKASO that looks a lot like the DJI Osmo Action. Look at that, they both have screens on the front, back. So this one here is about $130 US. It might be less when you check the coupon and links below, but this one here is $349 US. And this one actually comes with a battery charger, 2 batteries, and a wrist strap that's a remote control plus a bunch of accessories, and this one does not. So when I put it that way, the $349 Osmo Action kind of looks like not so attractive anymore, and this one looks really attractive. But is it really? Well, let's test it out. First off, let me show you the box. This is the box it comes in right here. It is quite large, the box. In the box, you will notice you get this waterproof case, and that is only if you want to go diving up to 40 meters, use the case, because this here is actually water resistant, a little bit waterproof. If you're only going down a foot or so, then it's perfectly fine. So you can use this out in wet weather. Also on this side of the box, you get a bunch of cool things, like you get the remote control wristband. That's pretty sweet. There's 3 bags in here. So one is full of accessories, just like a GoPro, and 2 other bags in there. You'll see it on the unboxing exactly what's in them. See right there, it says HDMI. Yeah, it's got a micro HDMI port inside to go to your TV. Just showing you a quick example of the ports on the side. On the top of the camera, you have 2 buttons. One is for recording, this one over here, and the other one that says M is your mode. By pressing that, it's kind of like touching the screen, you know, selecting stuff, so I don't really use it. Your micro USB card, not supplied, you have to add it, goes right here, and your batteries in the bottom. And it is a nice little waterproof seal. So for $130 US, you get an awful lot. Like, this is easily, I'm going to tell you right now, this is easily the best camera on the market in its price range. There's nothing better than this on the market in this price range currently. This is the best action camera for what it can do and what you get. But is it as good as a DJI Osmo Action? Well, the answer is not really. You see, this camera is $130, so they had to make some cuts someplace. But I will say, for the price, this has to be the best built camera I have seen from this company in a long time. It feels like you just bought a $500 camera. It is so solid in the hand. And the fact that it comes with 2 batteries and a remote and a charger, that's pretty sweet. So the claim to fame with the DJI Osmo Action is the forward screen. So when you're vlogging, well, you can see your face there, but check this out. The AKASO has the same thing right here. There's a forward screen, and if I put them together, there's the Osmo Action, and by default, that's how it displays the image in the front. And here's the Brave 7, and that's how it displays the image in the front. Now let's do a quick side-by-side 4K video comparison with these 2 cameras. Here we go with the comparison test. This camera is filming me, and I have a GoPro Hero 8 right here, and if I bring it close, I'm going to switch over to the Hero 8 and go down. So there's the camera filming me, and we have the Osmo Action here, and we have the Brave 7 right here. Look at the forward screens on the Osmo Action. I seem to be more area is in the picture on the forward screen than over here on the AKASO Brave 7. It's like I'm zoomed in and it's only this much. So I don't know what the final image looks like, but here they are. You see both of them. So how does that look, jumping back and forth between the Osmo Action and the AKASO? So how do the images look? Because right here I'm in the shade and behind me is all lit up. So the exposure value is going to go kind of wonky. So let me bring my head closer and closer and closer between both cameras. And how does that look? You have the Osmo Action and the AKASO. I think the AKASO is zoomed in a bit more. I have them both on wide, so not really sure what's going on with that. But anyways, you see the image. What's it look like? All right, so now the sun is above me and it is filtering through these trees. I'm going to come closer, so I'll be right out in the bright sunlight. So how is that? How are the images on both of these cameras? You know, this is the brightest the sun could possibly get. So I should look like I am just glowing with my white skin in this sun. How are the images side by side? Now, another important difference with the Osmo Action and the Brave 7 is that the Osmo Action, it does come with accessories for a microphone. I didn't see any for the Brave 7, but I'm sure there are some, so discount that. I'm sure you can find them if you look online. The audio in the Osmo Action is about 100 times better than the Brave 7. The Osmo Action has something called rock steady, which means I can bounce this all over the place and the image looks pretty smooth. This has a 6-axis EIS, electronic image image stabilization, which works really well if you are walking and vlogging. Let me show you. So this one I was kind of surprised that the electronic image stabilization had been, enhanced. It's much better. So I'm walking here, I'm holding the camera out in front of me. I don't have it on a pole or anything. And how is this? When I walk, I bounce up and down. But how is it for walking around my backyard here? I think it's pretty smooth. At least it looks smooth in my testing for the last 2 weeks. Walking around with this, it seems to work quite well. So yeah, it's not bad if you want to walk and vlog. However, there is a problem if you want to use the audio on this camera. So I'm going to walk beside my air conditioner right here. There's my air conditioner. I'm just holding it down right there. So it makes a racket. So I'm trying to talk and vlog. All right, so I have a microphone on me right here. That's where you hear the audio. So let me turn that mic off and just keep talking. Mic is off now. So this is the audio from the camera with the noise beside. These cameras are not good for forward because they don't put the mic in the front. They put the mic on top. So let me get away from that air conditioner and walk over here where it's a little bit more quiet. You'll just hear birds chirping. And can you hear my voice a little bit better? How does that sound? The sun's behind me. Let me just turn around here. How is that sounding? I have some traffic out there, but how's the sound overall? Now let me go back to this mic down here, the lapel mic. Now what's really cool with this camera is the interface is actually really good. Yeah, on a budget camera, usually that's the first thing that fails. The touch screen is not really a touch screen. This is a really nice touch screen, and the interface is very simple to use for anybody. If you touch along the bottom, I'll try to do this while looking at my camera, you get the quick menu. There we go, there's the quick menu, and those are all your film modes right there. You can do fast motion, slow motion, time lapse, whatever you wish. If I want to switch between video mode and photo mode, I just slide my finger. There we go, I'm in photo. If I want to change the camera resolution from 4K to something else, I just slide up. And there we go, can you see that? And then you can just slide across the top any direction and change the top portion or the bottom portion as you wish. And the electronic image stabilization up top is yellow, so if you click on it, it's off now. Now there's none, and if you want to put it back on, just hit that. After you record your video, if you want to see what you just recorded, there's a play button right here. Hit the play button and it will load all the videos that you have taken, and then you can go through and pick any one you want and play it back. As well, on the bottom there's a little gear icon. That's your settings menu. Go into that and there's all your settings. Now you can use your finger and scroll through them. It is a nice touch screen. But I'm going to show you the settings on my phone because they're exactly the same. Now, like a lot of action cameras, you can use this camera remotely with your phone. So I have an iPhone, works with an Android phone. You just download the app and then you put this in Wi-Fi mode and then you're all set. They will connect automatically. So let me show you how to do that. All right, you can see my head on the camera. I just hit the power button on the side twice. 1, 2, and we go into Wi-Fi mode. There we are, Wi-Fi is open. It's going to start broadcasting, and there we are. So I'll take this camera, I'll stick it over here, and I'll put it on this box. So my phone display should be up here, and the app I'm going to use is called the AKASO Go. So I'll click on that. You'll see it displaying up here. You'll notice at the bottom it says connect. I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to click on connect camera. There we go, and the two should connect. And it says join, so I'm going to hit the join button. They're going to connect. There we go. So you should see an image on my screen, which you'll see up here of what this camera sees. There we are. So let me show you the settings in the video. So at the bottom I have video mode. I'll go to the settings. These are all the camera settings. I'm not going to walk you through the camera settings, so I'm just going to show you right here. These are all the settings you can set on the camera, either by your phone app or right in the camera on the back when I showed you the settings menu. And if I go back, I'm going to go to the photo side, and once again settings, and these are all the settings you can do in the photo mode. You see you can take 20 megapixel photos. They're not bad, they actually come out pretty good. And there's all your other settings. You can also start recording and take photos from your phone by hitting that blue button at the bottom. As well, you can look at all the images or videos you've taken already, and you see mine are loading right now. By tapping on any one of these, I will be able to watch them. And finally, if you want to make this image larger to take up more of your phone real estate, just hit the little icon on the bottom left or right or whatever that is, and there we go. And I have to turn it sideways, so now you should see this camera sideways and I see more of an image. And if I move this here camera around, that's what you see. So there we go. I can look at the camera filming me, and I can come back and look at myself in the bright sunlight. Next, I'll show you the remote control wristband that comes with it. It's actually quite decent. So you see I have the camera on and it's in video mode. Doesn't matter what mode you put it in. So I'm just going to put it down in front of me right over here. sitting on a box looking at me. All right, so say I had this on my wrist. You just charge this up. There's a little USB port on the back. You charge it up. There is no on and off switch. It's always on, but it's only on when you touch a button. So let's say I want to start a video right now. The camera's pointed at me. I'm just going to hit this here video record button. Let me bring it close. There we go. So I hit this one. There you go. You can see it's recording on top here. Let me just pull this away, try to get both in the frame. So I'm going to stop the recording, hit this button, it stops, and hit it again, and it starts recording me again. Now, what if I wanted to take a photo? Well, just stop it and go to the photo button, which is up here, and push that. There we go. Took a photo, take another one. Let's just go this way. So, there we go. There, now I'm more in the frame. Take a photo. You can hear it makes a slight beep sound, but yeah, it works. So as you can see, this camera is pretty darn phenomenal for the price, $130 US. Now, the only negatives I'm going to tell you right now, besides the audio, are when you try to film in low light. So here, let me show you a video of me filming in low light as well as taking pictures. Watch this. Also, I do find the playback speaker on here after you record a video, the volume is not very loud. Sometimes I have to put it to my ear if I want to hear the volume. If I need the volume to be louder, I have to then connect my phone and watch it on my phone, and then it's really loud. Now, I've used this camera on my car. I'm going to show you videos of that. I've used it on an RC car as well, driving over gravel and grass. It's pretty cool. It was okay. And I've used it on an FPV drone because a lot of you are into the FPV hobby and you want to put this camera on your drone. And I'll show you what that looks like as well. All right, from seeing all of that video, what did you think about this camera? Do you agree with me? It is like the best of the best for like $130 US. Can you find anything else on Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, whatever, that's as good as this, as many features, comes with as much as it does in the box for $130 US? I don't think there's anything else out there. This is like the best of the best. For $130, you're not gonna get the full potential of a GoPro, here's a Hero 8, or a DJI Osmo Action. However, you know, it's pretty darn good for what you do get. And for most of you watching this, this will work perfect. So I'm going to put links below to where you can find this camera. It is on Amazon. I was told there was a discount, so I probably have the discount code now. Just put the discount code in and you'll get it for an even lesser price. I don't know what the price is. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this camera, just post them below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that very much. And I will catch you in another episode of Captain Drone, where I review tech products, but mostly drone products in the future. Until then, take care. And now a super fast unboxing of the AKASO Brave 7. Opening the box, we see some nice writing on top saying thank you for buying this product, and we see our camera down below, plus some accessories over here. Let's check it out. Here we have the thank you note. You can stop the video if you want to read that. For accessories, let's see what you get. Oh, check that out. The packages are labeled by numbers. So we have a 3, a 2, and a 1 on the bottom. And at the very bottom you have a quick start guide, which gives you the setup of the camera. The camera comes in a waterproof housing. Taking the camera out, let's take a close look at it. There we go. Lots of protective plastic on the lens, on the forward screen, and on the back. On the side you have HDMI written here, and if I press this button in, I can open that up and see a USB port plus a micro HDMI port. On the top we see 2 buttons plus a 3rd button on the side. On the bottom we have a tripod mount, and you can open this up. Battery fits in there, and it does appear to be waterproof. Bag number 1 contains all the camera's mounting accessories. So if you want to mount this camera to anything, all the accessories are in here, even some straps. Bag number 2 contains zip ties, a metal cable if you want to attach it to something, a cleaning cloth, microfiber, plus a USB cable, and some double-sided stickies right here. Bag number 3 contains 2 batteries right here, so that's great. Charging unit plus the USB cable we saw in the other bag, and a wrist strap remote. And that is my review of the Brave 7. If you have questions on this camera, please post them below. If you want to know where to get this camera, links are below this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know I have 2 thumbs here, just 1 thumb will be fine. And stay tuned for many more reviews of many more cool products like this camera coming up in the future. Take care.